Hello Virgo, my name is Alison and you are with Healing Dove Tarot. Today we're going to have a look at the love energy surrounding you from the 15th to the 31st of October. Virgo, I am doubling up. I'm doing a fortnightly read for you here because I won't be here next week to do them separately. And we have a lot to get through, so let's get started. Venus is still retrograde until middle of November and we have a full moon in the sign of Taurus on the 24th. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you start off this period with the Hierophant, which represents the sign of Taurus. So Taurus could be quite prevalent in your life. You've got Taurus twice. So I feel like, and you've got the Nine of Swords flanked. So this could be someone that you were married to. It's, the Empress is my mother card and the Hierophant speaks about marriage. This could be someone that's giving you quite grief. It could be the mother of your child that you're no longer with because I see other love energy around you. Or this could actually be your partner who's not getting a lot of sleep, who's like really struggling at the moment. Whichever way it plays out for you, Taurus, you have some really, Virgo with a Taurus, you have some really interesting energy here, okay? You start off this period of the 15th going to the 22nd with a Three of Cups coupled with the Five of Swords. The Three of Cups speaks about celebration, so having a great time, going out partying, drinking with friends. It can also speak about third-party situations. If I remember correctly, for a lot of you, you've just started something new, but I feel like this card came up for one of your readings as well. I feel like you've started something new at what cost? Like you could have got someone offside. If you are separated and have an ex-partner, a wife or a husband, the gender's fluid, then I feel like this person could be offside by your new connection and you're needing to reconnect. You've got the card of Judgment here. And I say that because I do have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom of your reading. So I do have the feeling like you're juggling two people and you've got two paths. I normally see this as two people moving together in creative endeavor, right? It's usually a card that speaks a lot about business partnerships for me. It's like the Two of Cups for business world. But in a love reading like this, what I really see it is you balancing your past and your future and really trying to juggle between the two, between this new love and what once was. Again, I see children involved, so it could be, like I said, a past partner with your child or, or it could be your love interest's child. There's three in this connection. It's not going to stop you though from building in this new love connection that you have, because I have the Four of Wands here. So this speaks about really trying to ground yourself and build something solid. I feel like Virgo, you're at that kind of point where you are wanting to have that happy home again. It could be with a Libra because I have the card of Libra here, or a Gemini or an Aquarius. Or it just could be that you are taking a very clear and logical viewpoint about how you're going to make this happen. It's like, yep, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this happen. I don't care at what cost. I'm over trying to make everyone else happy. 10 of Wands here. I'm burdened. I'm sick of carrying everything for everyone else. I'm going to do it for me. Because you do have at the center of your reading the card of Scorpio, Death. Now, Venus is retrograde in Scorpio, so that could be a lot of that energy coming through here. But I really feel it's like, as I said to you quite clearly, it's balancing your past and your present. That's what it is for you this week. It's about finding that balance, that harmony between the three people. This could be you, your partner, their child. This could be you, your partner, your child. This could be you, your partner, your ex. Whatever it is, just try and have a real balanced, calm way of looking at it, okay? Because I can see how things can get quite heated and you could snap and potentially push someone that means a lot to you out of the picture. And you don't need to do that, okay? If you approach this with a level head and an open heart, then you'll really kind of attract the result that you want. Singles, you have the potential, if you haven't met this new love that I said in the past reading, and if you haven't seen the past reading, go have a look for Virgo because it was beautiful. That potential for that new love is still coming in, okay? And it is something, you have the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. It is something that can lead to marriage, okay? If you haven't met them yet, it's still coming. Couples, it's really quite clear for me. It's balancing between work and home. Can I have some additional guidance, please, for Virgo from the 22nd to the 31st. Yeah, 5 Pentacles. Remember what I said about being careful with your words? If you're not, it could lead to being shut out, someone shutting you out. 2 of Cups. There's that new love that I keep talking about. You may just have a falling out with this person from your past, right? Wow, Virgo. Nice reading. 2 of Cups, the Magician, 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Lots of money cards for you too. I know it's a love reading, but I have to call it as I see it. 2 of Swords, again, needing to make a choice between 2 people. And then you have the card of Pisces. Right, at the bottom of the deck though, you have the 10 of Cups. So as you begin like this, look at this. Oh my God, please, can you stop having such a beautiful reading? Ace of Wands, hot, sexy, passionate connection. Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups. So as you begin this week of the 22nd, when the full moon's coming in, I feel like whatever the situation comes to that you're trying to balance, you're finally going to find that balance for a day or 2. It's like you have that moment where you're like, yes, everyone seems happy. And then whatever was discussed, I feel like, look, you know, the third party situation, your past and your present, you leave your past behind and someone feels left out in the cold because you make a choice to put this new love connection first. Could be a female earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or it could be that the Taurus or the Virgo Capricorn is the one that's shutting you out or you shutting them out. But it's going to happen. I feel like you try and be calm and talk it through and you're like, look, if you can't deal with it, off with your head. Be gone with you. Because you're really trying very hard to manifest this foundation, this happy home, happy life, happy wife kind of stuff. Be careful with trying to hold on too tightly or being a bit possessive, okay? You're going to manifest what you want. Just, you don't have to do it in such a brash way. You don't have to be so cutting. I mean, look at the heart of your reading. You have the Ace of Pentacles. If you watch my channel and you follow me, you'll know that I love the Ace of Pentacles in a love reading because it speaks about something more than cups, more than emotion. It's like grounded, like I'm really going to be there for you. Like I'll have your back when you're sick. I'm going to be a partner, not just a lover. And it's on the card of death, of transformation. So I feel like you're transforming this connection into something that's really solid. I mean, look at this. You've got the Hierophant. You've got the 10 of Cups. You have the 2 of Cups. You have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Lovers. Could this be any more divinely guided? Virgos, it's beautiful. It's tough, right? It's tough. I get that. And, you know, I think when there's your past involved and there's children, you need to make a choice and a decision. The burden can feel quite heavy. But as I always say, I don't believe in just letting go of the past completely and never looking back. I also don't believe in hanging on to the past and keeping in touch with past lovers or exes unless there's children involved and it's necessary. So, because it makes things complicated, right? It means that you're not actually present for the person that's here right now, willing to give you their cup, that's willing to have your back, that's willing to be the person that's going to help you when you don't have any money, when you're hungry, you know, that person that's really going to give you that equal share of emotional abundance. And, you know, how can you fully give your cup to the other person if you're still hanging on to the past? It's just something that I've learned. But, you know, it's always tricky when there's exes involved and children involved and stuff like that, because you have to find the right balance. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely make a choice. By the time you come to this full moon, you make the choice about how it's going to be. And it's going to bring you closer to this happiness, you make the choice on your new love. You stand up for them. You make a choice to be with them, to this person that makes you feel very fulfilled. And your ex doesn't like it very much, unfortunately. All right, additional guidance for Virgo, please. Virgo singles from the 15th to the 31st. What do they need to know? Okay, seek. couples, additional guidance for couples. What do they need to know? Please show me. Round and round. Yeah. It's like a karmic lesson that you keep facing with your ex. Round and round the merry-go-round. Talks about cycles repeating. All right, Seek. So Seek in this deck is the card of the Hermit, which is your card, right, Virgo? Speaks about quest, understand, retreat, solitude. Sometimes individuals become so engrossed in a relationship or in wanting a relationship that all perspective is lost. The relationship becomes their world and they lose sight of themselves. This card suggests that now is the time to take a step back, either from a relationship or from the desire for one, and go on an internal quest to rediscover yourself. One of my favorite sayings is, there can't be a we until there's me. What was I saying about not offering your cup until you're full and you've let go of the past? Like, you can't offer a full cup to someone if you've still got ties and attachments, right? And emotional attachments. We're not talking about, you know, sharing custody of children here. So one of my favorite sayings is, there can't be a we until there's me. If this resonates with you, it's time to have a dialogue with your higher self about who you are and what you really need in life. You may be surprised by the answers. So it's really about trying to seek, you know, the balance and harmony that I said that I feel like is coming in here for you. And, you know, about needing to make that choice if you're going to move forward with this new connection, about potentially letting go of that emotional tie that you have to someone else. Couples, round and round. This is not an ideal card because it speaks about the same cycles repeating, okay? And it says, are you wondering, how did I get here again? Does something feel familiar right now in your dynamics with others? Maybe a little too familiar. Don't be surprised that you found yourself repeating an old story with the same sort of person who may not look similar, but who attracted you because of your easy acquaintance with his or her qualities. Your relationship is a mix of what is good and what is potentially challenging. You have been drawn to this person through the perfection of Spirit's plan for your evolution. You may have circled back to an accustomed spot, a familiar place, but that's fine, as you get to do things again, only differently this time. So if this sounds familiar to you, try and not make the same mistakes as last time, yeah? For you learn something of great value since the last time around. How will you choose to behave now that you're aware? Remain curious and stay out of the blame game. All right, and as a bonus, because I'm not here to do them next week, I'm going to draw for you one overall guidance card. I didn't ask the question. Thank you, Spirit. One more additional bonus card for Virgo. What do they need to know? Please show me. Interesting. The Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands. Let me read for you from this book. I love the illustrations. Divinity, signs, heeding intuition, looking within, seeking answers, discovery. The Seven of Fire represents the development and use of one's intuition to see the way forward and predict possible outcomes. Intuition is that gut feeling. It's an instinctual or unconscious knowing that when you heed it can keep you safe from making mistakes and lead you to being in the right place at the right time. It is a feeling of recognition that we often ignore, but if we choose to heed, can have us moving through life in harmonious accord and with our surroundings. And then it goes on to say, third parties can offer insight, but they can see and understand life through eyes that have been shaped and influenced by their own experiences, not only yours. So in other words, reach out for guidance, right? Only you know what something means for you specifically. Only you know what if something is right for you. The Seven of Fire represents a need to actively develop or trust in your intuition and instincts at this time. Look around you, observe, speak to the cards on a regular basis, and honor the truths being revealed by going where your intuition leads you. So it's really about, this is a repeating message of these cards, right? It's really about going within to seek what it is that you need, trusting your intuition, your gut, trying not to repeat the same mistake again if it is about merging your past and your present. All right, Virgo, lots of beautiful love energy around there, some new love coming in, letting go of the past, shedding what you no longer need. It's going to be a cracker of a couple of weeks. I will be back in November. I can't wait to read all your comments. I hope it helped. Wishing you all the very best. Take care.